Olha, vai se transformar. A aranha agora.
Foda-se, olhar tudo. Tá. Acho que são mais easies. Tinha que meter coisa, aquelas coisinhas. 80 segundos.
100 segundos. Mas está na boa.
Sim.
Nada nada. O killer my boy.
Calma já. Este chute. Carregando el puta, pum, pum, pum.
Esta vai que é um fininho. 2 minutos.
Espera aí, mas olha lá, faltam 10 segundos.
A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile.
Não é melhor esperar?
Car, a symbol of freedom.
Não, está mais fácil.
É.
Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his
É porque
neighbors.
esta não tem água em ti, nada atrás de ti, anda para aí fugindo e correndo.
The city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. The city of opportunists. The city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires
Vamos
of the
embora
entire
de
planet.
volta ao Tiger.
The city of pioneers,
Não, aqui atrás não já foi. O outro também. Então, tá?
the city of dreams.
Depois falta mais um boss, se calhar.
É?
Onde vamos conseguir fazer fazer outra transformação. Tínhamos que matar até ela ter o tempo de fazer. Oh, já vai?
Where not everything is as it seems.
Manda vem cheio, vai lá, pô.
Isso é o quê?
A 20th century city that will become a model for the world.
É o que estava a dizer, quanto mais tempo em demorar ali com ela, vai spawnando mais bosses.
A city that has no boundaries. That will stretch as far as the eye
Pois
can
assim,
see.
aqueles putos todos atrás de um gajo ali logo ao princípio.
Pois. Ela agora foi mais rápida também a fazer a transformação. Mas deve ser só mais este e depois vamos dar conta
In the
dela.
Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team.
Mais do que
But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows.
só.
You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling car 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective at ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
Ever the optimist.
Vai ficar atrás dos
Beam
pilares, vai
of
ver também.
sunshine himself.
Turn left up ahead.
Olha, felizmente, cara. No chão. Olha.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic,
Oh,
Scooter
caralho,
Payton, the Negro male
caralho.
bagged up and on his way to
Oh,
Central
caralho.
Work.
Ah,
Witness says a
Vamos
tall
outra
white guy, our shooter, put two in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a low life. I'm not expecting any
Ainda
miracles.
temos 24
If we recover the
minutos.
weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical
Pode
services.
ser,
Hurry up,
até
Floyd.
pode
I'm out of here.
ligar em mais
Happy
uma vez
hunting.
também. Acho que não venham cheios.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. Two heads are always better than one. Look at this junk.
Ora.
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Carregando a puta. Então.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
I don't think so.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap.
Após minuto.
Cole, come take a look at this.
Tá.
Cara, agora temos que a foder, cara.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Ora.
We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
Foda-se. Então. Passar. Vamos.
Dr. Fontaine,
Vamos.
could I have a word?
Vamos.
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture,
Tá
Doc.
quase.
Psychiatry seems to have a
Vamos.
tremendous amount of hope.
Vamos.
Why, thank you.
Puta.
I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind
Acuase.
is the last great
Vou te dar
mystery
tudo
in medicine. Are you thinking of
Mais
specializing?
bocadinho, dois.
Sheldon, or Courtney
É, estou a
Sheldon.
carregar a puta.
I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year.
Eita.
Let's
Ó,
go.
vem aqui
My
para o
experience during
Blitz.
the war.
Ah,
That's what I
Onde
wanted to
está a
talk to you
bola?
about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say
Eu vou
yes.
fazer uma animação.
Given the right set of
Depois transfere a gente.
Trauma forces the mind to close down,
Yeah.
retreat in on
Acabei de
itself.
fazer
So we
esta.
try to find ways to unlock the mind again.
A
Combination
gente
of
agora vai
therapy
lá
and
dar
drug
aonde?
Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools.
Temos que saber o
In the right
caminho dos
hands,
bichos ainda.
Sheriff.
Ah,
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital.
Temos que subir
A
aquele
good friend
caminho
of
com os
não é
dragões
isso
ainda.
nada. Também está a tocar a música.
It's like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon. And your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time. With
Oh,
what little spare time a
Jensen.
medical student
Prof.
has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a
Yeah.
cure,
Isto
Courtney.
era para ter som aqui
I want
também,
you to
mas
remember
está bugado. Já não deixam
Every
também.
physician has
Estou a ouvir,
patients that he
estou a ouvir
cannot
som,
hope
estou a
to
ouvir
cure.
música.
Eu no meu não,
For whom
não
he
é
can
aquela
only
aqui, eu quero.
Smooth the path to death.
Estou a ouvir música. Parece o fim do filme.
Ascensão.
Ah, boa experiência.
Vou fazendo. É o fim. É o fim.
Tudo
É
bom.
o fim.
And. Yeah. Quer dizer que completei
E
o
vais
ar.
ao teu bonecos e download, caraca. Download Survivor. Clicas primeiro no boneco.
Survivor.
É.
Tá.
Eu acho que há com mais de
Yeah.
15 níveis, acho eu.
Então vai ali ter a coisa. base.
Eu vou nascer na base. Vou nascer na base. E tenho que ir primeiro lá buscar a basilisca e os troféus. Até que...
Doesn't look like anything.
Exatamente, tanto queria. Isto me vem de shotgun, sobrou-me 380 balas. Sobrou também recolante, sim.
Olha, a minha tribo já matou um argentáveis desses GF.
É, cara, mas...
Essa é ela. Mano, só se foi lá ao pé da tua casa, caralho. Um argentáveis não vem aqui debaixo da água na guerra.
Shooter put him up against the
Eu não
wall.
meto as coisas.
Hell of a way to
Na
go.
pintura tem mal lado nenhum, caralho.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me,
Epá, eu
Phelps.
não percebo nada de francês, puto, pode ser ensinado.
Turlé é a torreta.
Orac destruiu uma torreta de Dinotrap em metal. Orac destruiu um torello automático Lourdes, pero lulé. O que isto quer dizer?
Em francês?
Não
fala.
Guarda esse draco a partir e faz clones dele.
Já vou.
É?
Tinhas draco, é bom para raidar, para fazer force fields também, com o tech set em cliffs e merdas, estás a ver? Aqueles que lançam à parede invisível que eles nem veem um gajo quase.
Fica esse elemento?
Sim, quando transferes fica sem elemento. Elemento rouba o elemento.
Às vezes ele vai tanto.
Ainda por cima dá para farmar lá dentro.
Está aqui.
What now?
Have a good look around. It could be anywhere.
Ai, até este puto está aqui a voz já porque...
Ui, malta, não. As turretes que mataram só pode ser aí, meu. Não tem turretes lá fora em mal lado nenhum.
Anda aqui este Quetzal já anda aqui fora. O outro já anda ali a volta.
Está neutra, que deixa os bichos neutros.
Deve ser tá. Ser isto tudo.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
Reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself. The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up. What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Eu pô, tá ganhando malha, os bichos estavam aqui bem mesmo.
Então anda lá aqui. Pois é, essa é a verdade. Mas com aquele porquinho tentando recuperar não. Aqui tá.
Espera aí, pá, tenho que ir buscar a base.
I don't want to wait around all night for the super to let us in.
Vou dar uma fita.
Is there a way up from the outside?
A escuta aí com
Não é isto, o saído tá cheio.
para fora. Epá, estás a ver? Este cão do caralho.
Estás a
Hasn't
ver?
given me anything to go
Não
on.
estás a ver nada.
Estás a ver?
Estás a ver ou não estás a
Estás
ver
a
nada?
ver?
Mas não estás a ver nada. É que foi mesmo, estás a ver?
How you doing, Cole? Found it yet?
Ora, preciso de alimento.
I don't even want to think about what that smell is.
Isto não.
Probably dope needles around here as well.
Isso.
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893.
Já viste o teu espécime implante agora aí no inventário? E no braço?
Não, olha, tenho mais 15 pontinhos.
2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here.
Tenho mais
Interesting guy.
Yeah, o espécime ficou ali vermelho.
É, agora és alvo.
Meter-me à vida no boneco se calhar.
Foi, agora mete mais speed, não te esqueças.
We should follow up on this now before the perp tries to leave town.
Daqui a pouco tem mil speed.
Fortitude de 200. Fortitude de 200, chega.
Não sei, tem 200 e pouco também, 220 ou uma merda assim. Que isso aumenta pouco, caralho, também.
Estamina não. Não é preciso, mete o resto em vidas. 15
Onde é que eu deixei?
E a melee damage, sim, a 925.
Onde é que eu deixei bolas de sniper, caralho?
Ah, puto não. Preciso mais melee.
Epá, eu não tenho a certeza, mas depois esses pontos, alguns pus na melee e aparece com a espada até craftada à max, tu fazes mais dano nos futuros e nas fundações dos outros.
É, tens quanto de melee damage? 925.
Sim.
Ah, já tens muito mais que eu tenho 500 só. Tenho 3150 de saúde, 230 de força e tudo.
Fica a 1000. E a saúde
1000 de
agora fica
oxigênio e 1000
1000
de também.
Ah, o oxigênio está a 1000. A stamina está a 150.
Se calhar não vou buscar aquela basilisk lá, se calhar deixo lá. Se me derem a raio daqui, aquela basilisk que fica lá com a chanela, mas ninguém deve de construir ali e pôr ali um coração naquele caminho para até que.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph. See if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun.
Troféu nem nada.
You know a local gun store?
Sure.
Níveis, pronto.
There's a place a couple of blocks
Não
from
é
here.
nível.
Até amanhã.
Até amanhã.
Fica bem.
Fica bem, bro. Planar então este coisa, podes levar este coisa já, este coque track, mano, já está a clonar. Podes já meter na pala, se quiseres.
Oh, mas podes ficar com isso, eu tenho aí, bem.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Diz rock track.
Então, se calhar é o desempenho, se calhar é a minha outra vez.
Já, mete na bola então. Está ali no. Já está a clonar.
Eu não consigo encher a bola, é teu.
Ah, tenho que meter na bola da bola de vodka.
Wake up, Cole.
Ah, está a 240 segundos. Isso não afeta? Bem, posso meter, né? Não, isso
Não,
não
para
afeta.
meter não. Depois tens que dropar a bola. Isso não é o clone, isso é o da origem.
Bem, toma aqui embaixo, melhor.
Desde que tem esse bichinho, passamos aquela peixeira toda. Isso nem
Lá vai. Moto, anda lá. Ah, obrigado. Anda lá abaixo. Acabo.
ver as profundezas. Vou só pôr este deck ali no transmitter.
Take the next right. Go straight through.
E vem eles. Ali os barrancos.
Keep going straight.
Rex Reis.
Straight on here.
E aí que é visão?
Yeah. A cena vermelha.
You should take the next right.
A cena força vermelha fica lá para.
Take the next left.
Também é isto assim, com as ceninhas vermelhas.
Isto é a Pedro. Pedro faz assim. Ele faz ciano e vermelho.
Take the next left.
Está bacana. Para dar pontos. Aí dá para que olhamos uns fechados.
Está aí.
Take the next left.
Aí os velositos, olha, isto agora já deve ser mais fácil porque luz atrás e saís daqui porque ele tem aqui luzes a coordenar a situação.
Nisto é o problema. E depois não vai.
Já está. Já está.
E é vermelho.
Isto está
Dentro de água não sei. E aí dentro de água o coisa é verde, caralho. Sabe já?
O quê?
O force field é verde dentro de água.
É? Olha, para mim é vermelho. Está tudo vermelho aqui de baixo. Olha aqui, depois destruí aquela parede que eu tinha.
Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson.
E já estão
Model
todas
27
carregadas
registered
já.
magazine. Chambered for 357.
Essas disparam outra vez.
Nickel plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
Não disparam
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it.
Pois.
You know this piece will stop at
aqui já não,
Ryan.
estás a ver?
These babies
Para de baixo.
are only available special
Pois,
order.
será que conseguem avançar?
Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I
Não,
take a
porque
look?
tem estas aqui
My
ao
guess.
fundo também começam lá a tirar.
This is about something bad, right?
Pois, tem que carregar isso ainda mais.
Ai caralho,
E
está bem
tem que
carregado.
abrir
Isso, senhor,
tem
tem
que
que fazer
abrir
grande
gato,
bala, caralho.
Model
Estão a fazer
27
os
with
marcos
pearl grips,
stalkeados,
Cole.
para teres tanta
You see it on there?
Fechada Vox Drop,
Yeah. Aí também que tem parede, é que não deu aqui, mas quando partes a parede não consegues entrar na... Deixa eu passar ali por aqui.
Ela já uma
é
mexer de
isso.
bala craftada para ir para mais também. Está por ler,
Oh,
digo já.
foda-se.
Está aí bem fechada. Uma coisinha destas, no que eles pensam que está aí isso tudo.
É, né? Aí está. Oh, foda-se. Espera aí, deixa lá ficar stay open.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Se for aqui, minha... Oh, foda-se. Acho que é... Mas
Do we
isso
call it
dá
in?
para autorizar.
Let's see if he's at home.
Fica aberto.
Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Que isso é tudo?
Ok.
Essa fica de...
In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Den.
Sim senhora, muito bem.
Está barulho? Não.
Já não tem inimigos aqui. Ai caralho, já caí aqui para um buraco. Normal.
Olha, isso foi onde me prendiam, tu sabes? Não, só
Tem
que
elemento
olha,
e
tem que
caralho,
prender
tiveste
isso.
que demolir aqui uma merda.
Mano, até isso foi onde eu fiquei preso. Sabes que eu morri na cama ali em cima e ia dizer, tá, foda-se, pronto, tive que destruir o caralho do voto e puto. Passei ao
Já
frigorífico,
foi,
não, destruí o
já
frigorífico,
sem
mentira.
elemento.
Tinha só um ovo de quente, só tive que destruir o frigo,
Tens
é
que
assim.
pôr elementos no revolve, tens aí outra vez,
Take
tiras
this
elementos
left.
do revolve e sai.
Take the next right turn. It's the next right.
Até aqui, olha, tive que fazer quarta-lata tal e qual.
Take the next right.
É que não é estes bonecos que estão a
Turn
seguir
left
da
when you
corrida às
can.
vezes. Já acho que é parar num sítio e vai parar
Take the
outro.
next right.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon, bought locally using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Go straight over. Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Straight through the next intersection.
Eu digo que estes turretes que eles morreram só pode ser estes, mano. Não tem turret em mais lado nenhum. Não foi o Mars, como é que o Mars
Este
morreu
aqui
lá
em
embaixo?
baixo.
Pois, deixa lá ver.
Straight through the
Se
intersection.
calhar andaram-se lá para... Agora já vamos bicho passivo.
Keep going on this road.
Ah, bem, só. De nada. Estão todos igual aqui.
Almost there now.
Bom, então vou já... Tem mais umas balitas. Ainda queria pescar aquele Ferox. Aquela merda aqui dá mais uma volta.
Olha só este aqui, 1598. Este miúdo aqui disparou.
É, é de baixo.
É, este miúdo agora já não dá para acessar a ele. Não sei se conseguiu por balas, como é que foi? Tá mexe, isto tudo está quase mexe.
It's the ice in the fridge. It's crackhead. It is, it's alright. It's the ice in the fridge.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Outside? I don't know that. What's the time anyways? Fine, it's good. Yeah, go back there, it's fine.
Não faço a mínima onde é que esses caras não têm. Ah, já sei. Eles morreram na outra foba. Então.
What do you guys want? I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
Yeah, you can go in the car.
You're out of your mind.
Go on,
Scooter?
use that there
He works
earlier,
for me.
anyway.
I have that gun here in my drawer.
It's too light outside, it's not dark.
What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
You
ready, tough guy? Huh? Quit prancing around and hit me.
Já matou o GF também.
Ralph, you alright?
Só tinha mortalha, agora já matou o GF também.
He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Agora é?
Keep an eye on him,
Deve
Ralph.
ser lá na FOB do
I'll
Ice,
take a look
só
around.
para ver isso. Vou teleportar para lá ver. Vou ligar aqui isto por aqui. Dá só com uma foto. Negativa. Não me diga. Uma árvore. Esta de uma árvore ficou logo lá em cima. Árvore 188, vê bem. Ainda por cima é uma árvore. Acho que não vi ninguém das árvores aí.
O quê? Dá só?
Acho que ainda não vi ninguém usar uma árvore sequer. Estás a ver?
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. Leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
Olha, o gajo está morto aqui.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
Here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill. Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope, or a Greyhound ticket to Pflugerville. You could only ever have one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and
Havia
Loan.
que ter
1415
na
West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identifying code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Não sei se isso é bloqueio.
Take the next right turn.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Deve ter 5 vezes Siri também.
Weapons on the ground, now!
Trazer aqui uns quilos, umas merdas, só pegamos de merda, depois vai por fora.
I got you covered, Cole.
Não dá merda, não dá merda. Foda-se. Oh my god, este gajo, um servidor
Put your
deste,
weapons down and your
foi
hands in the
fazer
air.
suicide bomb ali com uma arma flak primitiva. É flak que ele tem broken aqui no inventário. É mesmo Bob, caralho. Foda-se com tanta armor boa aí, caralho. E blueprints. E fibercraft. E olha.
Ah, tem esse
Weapons on the ground, now!
A surpresa aqui, de guerra, teve de guerra. Temos que fazer um spot, tem que ver como é que é. Não sei bem como é que é. Um spot e fazer uma cage para estes putos assim. A gente pega
LAPD, put down your weapons! The bank is surrounded! I'm offering you a chance to kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Depois passaram no force field, isso era isso. Uma casa dentro de um force field. Só custom creature. Observar o som.
Stay down!
That's it?
O choque
We got 'em all?
tranquilizer não dá?
I think we got him, Cole.
Dá.
Should be all clear.
Ok.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotgun, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess
It's okay, Ralph.
A gente não podia ter capturado, tem que ser neste server nos
Glad you have my
capturas,
back.
né?
Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Pois não. Não dá.
Que era também fazer
Mas nos undercovers ele não pode estar no inventário, ele não consegue dizer aos amigos do mapa onde é que está, nem nada.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot
Siqueira
officers.
deve estar preso ainda, nunca mais
make a
lhe
name for
apareceram.
myself in this
Só estão
war.
bem, não sei.
My future.
Thinking of
Estão a
taking
fazer
on a
boneco
company
novo.
of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Às vezes até gasolina eu trazia. Para fazer gasolina. Mas ter usado nesta brincadeira.
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Como é que a gente vai fazer? Vamos fazer uma
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD!
Estamos de vida cheia.
Eu não sei bem como é que é o sistema disso, pão. Acho que tem que pôr lá turretes para defender aquilo, mas ao mesmo tempo não pode pôr os turretes. Pô, mano,
A gente faz tipo uma fogozinha.
Bowers! Hold it right there!
Temos uma casa em metal, onde ele fica lá dentro, fica na cadeira. E as turretes ficam de fora dessa
Jesus,
casinha.
done! Watch your fire!
nós fomos atrás para lá. Como é que é? Temos aquilo desligado e só ligamos depois de ter dar algum? Não. Depois roubam a merda.
Não, mas metemos só vá, metemos as fundações lá e a casinha está pronta. Depois temos as cenas dos bolsos fluidos, para o faz, para análise, para funcionar.
Temos que estudar.
Temos só fazer os
tem que ver.
Podemos só fazer as estruturas, estás a ver? Não tem lá nada, que até o ponto onde a gente vai a casa buscar as cenas para matar a...
It's over, Bowers!
Depois se ele não vai queimar tipo o griffin, estás a ver? E tu artes também, não podes ter muito tempo. Mas
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Não podemos fazer um... Não podemos fazer um...
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Daqui é só fazer lá uma prisão para ela.
Vamos fazer umas correias, pá.
Give it up, Wendell!
Não sei.
Come on then,
Esta é
pretty
uma
boy.
sniper 700. Olha lá, entendeu? Eita, drop dele.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick. My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. Better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Broad daylight, a crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Vai lá, vai, miúdo.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Isso, Miguel. Já basou.
Já?
Smiglina.
Nós chegamos a saber a tribo do gajo.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Até consegui, cara.
Que a máscara do palhaço, isto é por quê? Dá um girinho à procura do Ferox outra vez.
Don't you people
Shell
have anything
cases.
better to do?
These look like 32s.
Puta.
Yeah. Yeah, caixa.
We should make sure we've checked the whole crime scene before questioning the witness.
Why can't we get any closer?
This is a secure area. Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run into the shoe store.
You want to take a look around now? The witness can wait, Cole. We've got the perimeter.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Is somebody gonna tell us what the hell's going on?
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. And if you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
Não. Não foi para caralho assim, não foda-se.
Às vezes é, foda-se, debaixo da água fica no ver.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting.
Fodem
Tenho
isto.
You know the
aqui
victim?
210 bugs.
He was my boss,
Dá para vai dar aí com o resto.
Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
Ok, esta
You are?
família
Galleta.
onde é que está disponível para a casa da mãe?
Clovis
46
Galleta.
minutos. Bem, tenho que abrir a cena nela, percebo. Ok, será para ver mais. Não posso esticar esse plano. Deve estar aí.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
And you don't know who shot Gage or why?
No, officer.
A man is dead, Miss Galetta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer. I ought to take you downtown.
Get out! Get out right now! Send in one of the other policemen if you must, but I won't say another word to you.
We have the murder weapon?
But no murderer. The girl saw it all, but she clammed up on me. We could trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter. Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Broad daylight, crowded street. Now I've seen everything. C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia. Shell casings. These look like 32s. FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here. This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement. All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run at the shoe store.
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. If you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful.
Verbally, of course. And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
Can I...
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss. Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in the store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry.
I
walked in
front. Primeiro não achava
I
nenhuma,
heard
depois
shots.
começaram a vir, estava
I
tomando
turned
um vinho, outro, olha,
Saw
foram uma
Mr.
cheia deles ao
Gage
mesmo
fall.
tempo. Andava lá transformando.
Pois, não sabes se o standard tem ou não, né? Sabes que o hack tem de certeza.
Devem ter todos, pá. Ele diz ao Dinos, mas eu nem. Olha, aqui não, aí na ilha e no rack já andei à procura das baseadiscos, nem encontro. Não é nenhum.
You're lying, Miss Galetta.
Já passei
You know
no
what
deserto e
happened
tudo
and why.
também.
You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Your pearl earrings, Miss Galetta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh God, I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Ei. Mal.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Galetta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Galetta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then three very quickly close together. 5.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
You're making me angry, Miss Galetta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Cage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter. You should take the next right. Take the next right turn. Turn left up ahead. It's the next right. Straight on here. Straight on. Stay on this road. Careful! Turn left here.
Oh no.
Okay.
O sniper está dando recruta.
Sniper quê?
Está dando
Officer.
recruta.
What can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looks like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Pena que eu só vi ela em grande, não sei como é que estes putos parecem pequenos.
Take the next left.
O que é que esses bichos fazem? Esses bichos não são bem... Tem uma coisa que era...
Não fazer nada.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No, Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Kalu, get back here!
Every man for himself. What the hell?
Too late, Kalu! Man alive to make that shot with this weapon. Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go! Kalu, get back here! All around, dog. Too late, Kalu.
Stop or I will shoot! Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who knocked down Malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
We
know all about the argument. Scaletta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Olha, podes.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
Eles têm mais fã disto.
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
Isso é.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Who want to hate me? Está a dizer isto.
Quem? Quanto os nomes deles na lista?
Pronto,
You
pique.
left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher. You and that stup Gage.
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boy. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Este bacai again, what mod, maybe I can have. Outra vez, isto é déjà vu, cara. Foda-se. Os gajos estão todos esquemados. Mesmos gajos, a mesma conversa.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we are partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm gonna start you out with one case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
We ran the light on Olympic. We finally collared him on Temple.
Vai uma ótima foto daquele joguinho. Ai, dessa das gajas.
You're wasting time. Get out of here.
Do amigo do outro. Dessa foto não se vê nada, cara.
Any ideas?
The PE Freight Depot, Phelps. Let's roll. They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
Five-star, goddamn right now.
You know this place? Sure. Near the old gasworks and Signo Depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
I heard you. And your Secret 8 escort see the top. At Radio City, thousands watch the ceremony, where they see 49 war hero homing pigeons, which symbolize the 48 states and the District of Columbia.
All units of 459 just occurred at 6th and Sarah's. Any unit
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Bukowski? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy. I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping.
Christ alive! Straight ahead here.
Não quer tipo GTA. Isso é tipo GTA?
Mais ou menos, é.
What the fuck?
GTA CSI.
Yeah.
Grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Reno CS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded. Shipped back home.
Gajo faz ali 4v4 ou 5v5.
Go straight through here.
So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it. Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
Take the next left.
4v4 ou 5v5 com
You were up
aqueles
there all
rails.
night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready, finished.
Dropa lá dentro e assim que eu dropo lá dentro.
The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
Straight through at the next junction.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
You'll be taking the next right.
I kept the streets of LA safe for me.
All units of 459 just occurred at 6th and Sarah's. Any unit to handle code 2 identified.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K, a 459
Foi até mais com paredes, em vez de quebrarem paredes. Depois quando metemos lá dentro temos
Up on the
que
roof, officer. He has a mask on his face.
Depois é tudo
I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him
vocês
waving a
podemos
gun.
ligar lá um force field. Porque o force field se calhar empurrou para fora. Para ver. Como é que isso faz? Encosta um canto ou caralho.
Give it up now! Make it easy on yourself!
Get the hell away from me!
Hurry! You can still catch him!
Para aqui nesse lado.
quase não te disse nada. Quando disseste que
I'll take you all down.
Their children to Sunday school and take them to church.
America is the lucky country, and California is one of the finest jewels in America's crown. A land
Take the next right.
cooled by the freshest ocean breezes, a place of potential and prosperity. I'm Leyland Monroe, folks, and today my company, Elysian Fields Development.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copping full Broderick, but no stiffness yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
E depois trazem com grappling no ar, estás a ver? Mas é verdade, pode trazer. Também vi, eu não sei, pois. Se ele tiver coisas assim.
Detective Phelps, what have we got?
A lot of blood for a blood force injury.
Victim must be in a very bad way. Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
The victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
As regras, eles têm que fazer nota cumprir as regras.
Probably nothing. Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
E a gente ainda se vai meter com o gordito também está online, né? Se eu vou calhar com o gordito. Colônia das Castoras.
"32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?" Happier times, I guess. Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it. Doesn't appear to be connected.
Oldu. Skoršere sa DC, blue screen go DC tamar. Depois não faz nada.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
It's a simple question, Mr. Wilkie.
I wouldn't know what was in that wallet. I never touched it.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Wilkie. If you don't mind waiting a little longer, I'm sure we'll have more questions once we've had a look around.
brand name might give us something to go on. We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
We're going to notify the wife. You seem to have it under control here.
Yeah, I got this.
.620 Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is?
Behind Bunker Hill, a couple blocks north of Central Station.
So, what do we tell the wife?
Play it by the book. There's no stiff yet, so let's see how it plays out.
Straight through the next intersection.
Could be a car theft gone wrong. Make Black drive somewhere lonely, then give him a tap.
But why leave the car?
Well, obviously someone got a little heavy-handed.
It's the wrong way around.
Well, how so, genius?
Keep going straight.
Where is Avery? If you've gone to all the trouble to steal the car and it goes wrong, you leave the body behind, not the car.
That's something that helps. Doesn't add up. You read about the guy on the crossing yesterday?
No, what happened?
Over on Lincoln Avenue. This guy's driving along and his oil light comes on. He stops the car and gets out. He pops the hood and...
He's on a rail crossing.
Oh, you got it. He's got his head under there checking the oil, and the Southern Pacific Freight slams into his car doing 90 miles an hour. The car came to a rest more than a mile down the track.
What a pointless waste of life.
You'll get plenty of blood and guts and mindless stupidity working traffic, Phelps. And who needs a Second Amendment when we'll give a goddamn fool the license to get behind the wheel of an automobile?
If it's a kidnapping, why leave the victim's ID? If it's a murder, why leave the car? The evidence doesn't add up.
Free lesson, Phelps. Evidence will only get you so far. You ask me, the whole thing feels hinky as hell.
What I wouldn't give to have your powers of intuition, Bukowski.
Don't worry, kid. Keep watching the master and you'll get there one day. Straight ahead. Keep going on this road. Turn right when you can. Keep going straight.
Straight through the next intersection.
Next left. Straight ahead here. Cross over, keep going straight. Take the next left. Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
Eu procuro já umas voltas de cada ilha, não, se tem que ir lá arranjar.
Não esquece de ir ao rei.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Let's check the place out. Come on.
Junk. This doesn't pertain to the case.
A gente foi até que eu estava do mundo, não está? Que não cheguei a trazer. Ah, trouxe, não queria, e acho que os dados queria.
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable.
Sentadinhos numa cadeira com algemas, pronto.
Your friend of course.
Estes aqui no vídeo ainda estão a pôr os cheios de pedra e o caralho, mas aqui isso não funciona. O peso de
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a vice.
I want to give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past, occasions that made you laugh, times that made you smile.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home? Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address. Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks for your help. This must be Adrian's. Stenzel. So the glasses are a match. Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here? A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house. This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
I doubt it. I don't think this is going to help us.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Todos disponíveis em bicho aqui nesta base, não pede. Neste FPS, olha abaixo, lag meio. Aqui 300 dinos, ok. As torres todas. Drop todos.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Planta X também. Isso desta merda, aquilo aparece ali uma torrezinha, caralho. Desaparecer, né? A planta. Marado.
Isso é modificação usada. Isso aí em drop.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
You're lying. You killed your husband, and Morgan helped you cover it up.
How dare you? I love my husband. On what basis could you possibly accuse me of wanting to hurt him?
You're off the hook, for now. The situation doesn't look good, Margaret. You need to tell me what you know.
There's no need to be so aggressive. I'm also a victim.
Não plantou.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
Puta, hein?
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? Oh, what an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
The evidence is stacking up, Mrs. Black. It all places you at the rail yard last night.
I've already told you I was here all night alone. Your stack of evidence doesn't change a thing.
I'm at a loss.
Make sure you cover all the rooms. You don't want to miss anything.
Olha, diz que é Alpha. Da Hunter Gamers.
Esse é o gordito.
Sei Alpha.
Onde é que ele está enfiado? Isto.
O gordito? Não, o que está a falar agora. Ah, então esse é o que está na Ilha dos Castores.
Não está aí um pouquinho assim.
Foi as fotos que estão a ver.
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
Heavy beast. Tenho que trabalhar um bocado, mas estou a dizer mas também. Tenho que trabalhar um bocado também nas torres de leve, mas eu tenho andado no ladrão. Tenho feito bala de vez em quando, está lá no replicador. Mas meus bichos também já estão criados, guardados nos crias.
I'm all right now, detectives.
Daí vou lá para outros. Vou ter
Tell
muita
us about
cobra,
the photo of
vermelha,
Adrian in the
amarela.
bedroom.
Espanhóis estão sempre a arranjar um draca verde.
It's from his most recent business trip to
Os
Seattle.
estão aí, eu diz que parecem boas personagens.
You and your husband are in separate bedrooms. What gives? Did you want him out of the way, Margaret?
Das ideias dele já andam aí há uns dias já. Ele matou-lhes o Titã. O Titã não. Sei lá, se tinham dormido um Titã. Enquanto a gente andava a fight, lá a defender a minha base. Ele mata-se tudo e que se vê. Já não se aproximarem, os alis verbais. Ali verbal só serve para dizer aos inimigos no chat que eles têm alis, acho que confirma.
Help me out.
Para defender não dá, porque
Let's go to Kavanaugh's bar. If Adrian was regular, we might be able to get a new angle down there.
Fazer contra-fogo e atacar a fogo dos outros. Atacar a fogo dos outros entre a base
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened. Straight through at the next junction. Take the next right. You're taking the next left.
Cara, aquilo é só o TP dele. Vamos pensar, o importante ali não estava grande. Fazem depois TP e híbrido base, para ver se o carro não for assim muito grande. Fazem híbrido base ali e no sítio mais seguro é onde tem as BPs, craft station e criar pod room.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
Como tu, por exemplo, né? Tu na cava é que tens as cenas mais importantes.
We were
Quem
in
em cima
school together.
fazes as criações.
How about you buy me a drink?
Abrir
For old
base
time's
e
sake.
base normal. Muitas tribos grandes agora têm essa merda assim. Quando não têm grandes carros como no centro à esquerda, isso não tem fundos que dá isso só hora para fazer merda. Foda-se, já tens que pôr TP para andar dentro da base.
You know Frank Morgan?
Lá na QMG,
Frank's a regular.
lá no,
He's a loner in the back.
no servidor da MFG, os gajos já tinham a base aí bem heavy, foda-se. E aquilo é um servidor que não é Fibercraft.
J.W. Robinson and
Frank Morgan?
sale. Don't
Who's
you know?
asking?
Era grande do caralho. Era 7 vezes o que era na altura. Ou não sei se já estava a vir.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that.
O gajo é espanhol.
Tough break.
Queres que te vai pé? Está a falar com o Mastodon.
We found Black's car, abandoned in a freight
Queres que te
depot,
vai pé?
covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Buena grande.
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps. I think you were in on it, Morgan. You drove down there, and you let Black have it.
Ooh, I'm a bad boy. That the best you got?
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
If he was on his way to meet you when he went missing, you're gonna have to do a lot better than I don't recall.
He had a couple and then left, I guess. Maybe he had to go meet someone. That's the best I can do.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? We tail Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime. He sure left his drink in a hurry. I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now. Easy, Cole. Better back it off. Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan? could have killed him.
Let's check the place out. Come on.
Day one of the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You having fun yet? I told you it was non-stop glamour working traffic, didn't I?
I'm just trying to learn.
Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. It won't work on me.
Apartment 2.
All right. Let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed us yet.
Who the hell is that? Will you relax? Jesus,
go.
Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. Get it. Ah, shit. It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black, LAPD, give yourself up now.
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'm gonna head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running,
Como é que
Adrian.
estás o scroll da chat?
Estou de espera, fica de cagar e depois está ali. Está aquele chat de dólar, né? Em cima à esquerda.
Mr. Black, get back here right now.
Stop right there, Adrian.
It's over, Adrian. Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama? I thought it would be easier. No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this. You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
Foda-se, até o sleeping pod tem pintado, cara.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, and you could go a long way in this department. Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. DR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
The thing was, he was a really nice guy. I felt bad.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle. We catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say.
Oh, salve.
You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
Look,
that's the latest thing. This guy's got a screw loose.
São duplos. Fazendo amor. Olha uns coraçõezinhos. Pterosaurus, yeah.
Jesus,